Oke, maaf karena ada perubahan teknis lagi, maka penampilan akan diganti dengan lomba storytelling. Kita sambut Marvin Oktavino dari kelas 10-10. Kepada Marvin kami persilakan.
Bakal kedengeran, saya bakal teriak banyak banget. Greetings and good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, students and teachers, my dear friends. Today, I shall put you all through my best show. For you, yes, only for you. But wait, how rude of me to not introduce myself first. My name is Marvin Oktavino from class 10 of 10. Say, audience, have you ever heard the tale of a violinist who, though her bow has made so many symphonies, yet she herself haven't seen her accomplishments, her triumphs? How about we call this violinist Mari? Yes, sweet little Mari. Okay, without further ado, let me give you a rundown of her story. Now, it all started with her childhood. When she was an infant or a child, she was a crybaby, crying and crying in her mother's arms, unable to be soothed down. Her mother, in a desperate attempt to calm her down, played a melody of her violin. And surprisingly, it was able to calm her down. Since that day, little Mari was mesmerized, enthralled by the melody of the violin. It was so graceful, the sound was harmonious, melodious. She was a fan. She watched and watched many virtuosas in her wake, wanting to become like them one day. Papa, look, I want to be like them. They're so cool. Violinists, they can play the violin so masterfully. I want to just be like them one day. She said, excitedly, jumping up and down. Her father, looking at her, was very proud of her and tried to kindle the flame inside her. Mari, my dear daughter, here, let me give you an inspiration. I will support you through your dreams, your journeys, your struggles. So, please, become a great violin in the future, okay? But of course, the audience, do you really believe that a story is complete without a conflict? Do you believe that a journey is meaningful without strife, struggles, suffering? So, years after years, the little Mari that we once know became a promising and young violinist. And one day, she participated in a competition, in a regional musical competition. However, unfortunately, she or her hands has betrayed her. She missed her strings, her chords broken. She was devastated. How? She practiced day and night for this. She poured her blood, sweat, and tears to this. But yet, it was not enough. It was not sufficient. Then, she went home, sulking, knowing that her late mother's wishes was not unfulfilled. Oh, how sad it is, dear audience. Do you believe it? How unfortunate, how miserable. As little Mari, or sweet Mari, walked home and opened the door, she saw her father waiting in the sofa. His gaze was not of disappointment, but soft, or even adoration for her. She said to her father, "Dad, I'm sorry. I failed you. I failed Mom, and maybe I'm just not cut out for this. Maybe mastering the violin is just not my passion." Hearing this, her father was heartbroken as well, but he decided to crouch down and wipe off her tears. "Mari, my dear daughter, please hear this. It's not about winning, but it's about committing. It doesn't matter if you win or lose. In the end, you still gain something from it, no?" Yet, Mari was still conflicted about this. So she said, But what, Mari?" Her father has interrupted her before she could speak more. He said, "Mari, please, it's just an empty cup. It's just an empty cup. It's just nothing but a decoration. What matters is that I'm proud of you, and your mother must be too." So she toughened up and stopped talking, even though she is still heartbroken by it. And a week later, on her mother's funeral, Mari decided to play a symphony for her mother. In a miracle, she was perfect in her delivery. She doesn't miss any chords, any strings. She performed perfectly. Her melody, her harmony, it was all perfect. And it was all the best farewell gift for her late mother. Everybody in the funeral clapped for her. And then she realized, well, maybe she was not a violinist by the jury, but in the end, she truly was a violinist by her family and her father, and most importantly, everyone else that she cares about. So, what is the moral of the story, dear audience? Yes, the moral of the story is it not about medals or grand things. Achieving your dreams is not about that. It's about the fire that flames within us, that burns within us, or passion, or dreams. It will be fulfilled, even though not in the way that we expect. Just as little Mari, or sweet Mari, does. She carried her music to the end. And in that moment, she became a virtuosa like no other. Like no other in history. Why? Because she was perfect in her own self. She conquered her own self. Not the stage or the world, but her own self. How touching. How touching, right? How heartwarming. But in the end, she didn't win, but that doesn't matter. She still achieved her dreams by her own mind. So, the audience, let me tell you one word of advice. I advise you to pick up your pen, write yourself a brand new chapter, write the epilogue of your own story, and write yourself a happy ending forever after. Because in the end, this is your own story. And you will be the one writing it. You will be the one creating it. As the curtain falls, this is my salutation. Thank you for listening since this moment. Please, thank you. Thank you.
Wah, penampilan yang keren banget ya. Ceritanya dan penyampaian itu kuat, terus jelas banget pesan moralnya juga.
Oke, selanjutnya akan ada penampilan storytelling pada Aska Hayulisa dari kelas 3. Kami persilakan.